Let's start first with the Morning Glow Radiant Primer. It's going to help hydration for the skin. So it actually has mica that helps to reflect the sun and helps to give you that golden glow.
So it helps a lot of it.
Massage it into the skin. It's a great first step if you're gonna wear a full face of makeup like we are today for that radiant bronze type of a look. Or if you're just wanting to get out the door with no foundation, no concealer, nothing. You just want, exactly, this primer is perfect for that. The next step in your skin prep routine is to hydrate your lips. This is Take a Tint Lip Balm, and the color is blush, and there really is no color. It's almost like a clear. How does it feel?
It feels great, actually.
And lastly, for your skin prep, we'll be using the Amazing Setting and Refreshing Spray. And this spray has a combination of coconut and caffeine, and that's to help you hydrate.
Okay.
And the caffeine helps to waken your skin up, or if you're a little bit red, helps to reduce that redness. And there's also chamomile, so it helps to soothe the skin. Yeah. And this is something you can do, again, very simply. It has a perfume-like mist. Just gives you that moment.
Refreshing.
Yeah, you need that moment of refreshing in your, especially in your morning routine when you're refreshing the skin.
Yeah, and when you're waking up, you want something to actually.
Yeah, that's why I love that we have caffeine in here, because it kind of gives you that little.
Yeah, it gives you a glow.
It's like your shot of espresso in the morning. Same thing. The next step in this routine is to create a bold, beautiful brow. And I'll be using our Amazing Setting and Refreshing Spray actually in a very unique way. We can use it as a mixing medium. So first I'm spraying the spoolie, getting it really nice and wet. It's almost like a brow gel, but think of it in like solid form.
Okay.
And when I apply it to your eyebrows, it's going to help give them texture and hold. And now to give you a bold brow, I'm just adding a few small feathery strokes so it looks and actually mimics what brow hairs look like. So the first step in creating a smoky, sexy bronze eye is to curl your lashes. And also too, if you are gonna do liner, like why do it later? Because then you're just gonna remove the liner.
Funny, I always do it last.
Yeah,
It's a good tip.
there you go. The base for this eye is a bronzy cream shadow. And I can just draw it all over your eye as if it was a crayon. After we've applied the cream shadow, I'm going to now just press in a metallic bronze color in the center of the eye over the iris. I'm using a pressing motion because with metallics, we want them to stick to that creamy shadow. In order to intensify the lash line, I'm adding a rich chocolate brown pencil right at the lash line, and then I'm gonna smoke it out. And I'm using an upside down brush technique to help push that color into the lash line. And I'm also lining the inner rim of your under eye to add depth and intensity. Okay, so we definitely need to add mascara to this look, right? Of course. I like to really build up on the lash line. That's why I'm using a technique that you bump it in at the lash line, roll it forward, and then grind up. Because I want these lashes to really pop. You can't have a golden bronze look without bronzer.
Without bronzer,
You have to bronzer, yes. So I'm using a cream bronzer today, and I'm applying it inside of your cheekbones. You really want to mimic where the sun would naturally hit. When you wear a more dramatic eye, you want to make sure that the under eye is nice and bright. So I'm just touching up your concealer underneath the eye, dropping it into a triangle shape so you get that bounce of light into the center of the cheek. I'm using something that actually looks a little bit more like a blending brush for your eyeshadow. And that's so that I can really almost airbrush that concealer. In order to create a sun-kissed look, you have to have a radiant bronze highlight. So we're using Enlightened, and the shade is Radiant Bronze.
Ooh, that's a nice color.
It does, it has a lot of glow. So that mica is actually giving you glow rather than sparkle or shimmer. I think it's a much more modern way to highlight. This truly is a product that helps your skin to shine through. And you don't necessarily see highlighter, you see amazing, glowing, glossy, dewy skin.
Love it.
To create your lip look today, we're only going to be using 2 products. One is going to help you define your lip and shape the lip, and the other is actually the Take a Tint Lip Balm. And because we hydrated your lips with Take a Tint and blush earlier, they're already ready to accept lip products. And lastly, Take a Tint in Tint of Nude. And I love this shade because it's a universal, warm, really flattering nude color. The finishing touch for your makeup is the Amazing Makeup Setting and Refreshing Spray. But it will help it set because it has glycerin. Actually, you're good to go right now. You don't have to wait for anything. You can just run out the door.